everyone, it is Megan again at Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum. Today we're going to be talking about another of the brother lineup, which is the BQ950. The brother BQ950 is a great beginner intermediate machine because it has a lot of capabilities, a lot of extra features and good goodies that come with it. Good goodies, huh? Anyways, and not to mention it is just a very good, powerful machine. It does come with the extension table right here, and it has about 8 inches of thread space right here as well. And it's also got a very good needle threader, which in my opinion is always just super important to have. It also does come with a good thread stand right here, which is great if you like to work with those bigger spools of thread, especially if as a quilter you were trying to do free motion quilting, or as a garment sewer you'd like to get those bigger spools of like black and white, because I know that's what I personally like to do. Along with that, it does have a pretty simplistic interface, but you can actually see that it has a ton of fun decorative stitches that we can play with and kind of go crazy with. My favorite's probably the little bumblebees. They're pretty cute. From there, it does have a lot of the same similar buttons as most other machines have. So we've got our speed control, our scissor button, which is my favorite, our needle up and down, and the standard tying your knot, doing a back tack, and your go button if your foot control is not plugged in. For sewing, it's a nice and quiet machine too, which makes it really easy to sew without being super clunky or anything like that. So, oops, forgot that the foot control is plugged in. So it reminded me, hey, don't use that right now. But there we go. So you can tell it sews very smoothly, very quietly. And when I use that thread cutter button, it pulls both of my tails to the back of the fabric, making it nice and easy for me. If I want to switch what stitch I'm doing, maybe I do want to do those little bumblebees I mentioned, I can use the buttons over here. So these ones right here are going to be your usual like 10 standard utility stitches. For right here, I've got different modes. So my bumblebees are going to be in the flowery mode number 1, and it's stitch number 39. So there it is. When I'm ready to go, I just put my presser foot down, step on my go, and I've got little bumblebees coming. And you can actually see the fabric moving by itself, which this machine has multi-directional sewing, which means you can make a couple stitches wider than the actual presser foot. You mostly see it on those decorative stitches, but I think it's really, really nice if you're trying to attach elastic or something like that, because, or not elastic, I would say Velcro, because you can do all 4 corners of that without struggling. I press that little button so it finishes up my last bumblebee. Does my tie off so I can cut the thread, lift up the foot, and there are my cute little bumblebees. Aren't they adorable? And they're a lot bigger than you think they're going to be. This machine is a really fun machine that you can go crazy and explore a lot in. And it really just makes it fun to do your quilting projects, your garments, and pretty much any creative outlet you want to do with the sewing machine. Please come check it out at one of our 4 Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum stores. We would love to see you there. Thank you so much.